All right, scoreboard for War number 8. This one's out a little bit late. War 9 just ended this afternoon. But GT40, 2-12 against PBT. Newn versus LVT, my alliance, 2-2. We lose on a tiebreaker. To be fair, Newn did have one recorded disconnect. So, you know, this is how it should have been. It would have been pretty brutal if we had somehow won on a tiebreaker, or if, you know, they had given two legitimate deaths and then had that disconnect to get the win. But they earned the win. So they really had a one death clear plus a disconnect. Salty 2-6 against AF, AK, MIBR. TCN 4-12 against PYCB. If you guys noticed, PBT and PYCB, kind of the Cinderellas of this season, both started, I think, 6-1, and both got elite alliances, and both died 12 times and lost. So they're still having very good seasons. This isn't to knock them. This is just saying, look, this sheet, frankly, is going to be more accurate than the in-game leaderboard every time. Anyway, all right, moving on. JA, SSX. SSX has had a very brutal schedule since starting 4-0, but they drop another one. Legion 4-8 against DSVG. XK9 4-20 against FNG. Matrix gets a win against SGA. I think SGA is 2-6 at this point, and then 4Loki beats up on Revod 5-8. All right, look at this. Not a ton of movement. 1 through 7 stay exactly the same. The two biggest movers of this week are LVT and SSX. LVT is up 3, as you guys can see, with our 2-death clear plus matching the second-ranked alliance on this spreadsheet helped our strength of schedule. So we're now in the top 8 in efficiency, 13th in strength of schedule, despite the loss 5-3, but move up to the 8th spot. DSVG drops. They have had a tough schedule. They've also, you know, they've had a tough season in terms of their efficiency, at least relative to their standards set from previous seasons. But they dropped to 9th in efficiency. They're still 5th in strength of schedule, and they, you know, they lost again, so they're 3-5. And then XK9 7-1. And their loss, I believe, is to PBT. So credit to PBT for getting them. But as I've mentioned 100 times, these guys shelled, and a lot of those wins weren't really earned, in my opinion. But all right, PYCB, they dropped 2. Matrix is up 1, and then the other biggest mover, as I mentioned, SSX, they dropped 3 with their 4th straight loss. And you know, they're matching tough alliances, and they're having tough clears. So they dropped to 12th in efficiency. 4Loki 5-3. Now they're 11th in efficiency, 16th in strength of schedule. And then Revod is up 3. I mentioned in the last video that they had dropped out of the top 20 in efficiency and losing all of those points from the attack bonus category dropped them out of the top 20 on the sheet. But they are back in the 20th spot in efficiency, so that gives them all the points for the attack bonus category. And with that, and with their 4-4 record, they jump from 21st to 18th. So, and then you guys can see Gomv down 1 at 2-6, but they're clearly, I think, a top 20 alliance based on their efficiency and strength of schedule, and then HCE stays the same. There's a bit of a drop-off after 20. So anyway, that's it. Very, very quick one today, and I will try to get the War 9 scoreboard and update out tomorrow so we can kind of get back on schedule. It really just depends on when I have access to, you know, all of the data. Sometimes that stuff gets, you know, recorded in a spreadsheet a little bit late. But anyway, that's it. Leave a like and a comment. I will catch you guys in the next video.